Have you ever thought why some people behave differently when they are in a relationship? For example, someone needs extreme reassurance while someone needs a lot of space. Someone is very controlling while someone enjoys a lot of freedom. Hi, this is Kishika and welcome to episode 6 of Psychology Beyond. Patterns of how people emotionally connect and behave in relationships are called as attachment styles. They usually develop in childhood based on the interactions with caregivers. Now, someone who trusts others easily, is comfortable expressing their emotions, has a good communication, can handle conflict without extreme fear, and feel worthy of love. In relationships, they can maintain a healthy balance of intimacy and space. They are supportive, emotionally available, less jealous or anxious. This type of attachment style is called as secure attachment. These are the people whose childhood environment was safe and comfortable, and they were heard during distress. Their caregivers were responsive, encouraging, and loving. People with anxious attachment style overthink relationships. They need frequent validation, they fear rejection, they're sensitive to changes in behavior or texting. They can become extremely clingy or emotionally overwhelmed. And in relationships, they worry that their partner will leave, they may become dependent on them emotionally, and they have a strong desire for closeness. The childhood environment from which they come from, it is an environment in which caregiving has been inconsistent. Sometimes the caregiver is loving and attentive, but other times they are emotionally unavailable, unpredictable, distracted, or overly critical. So the child never knows what to expect. They may seek approval constantly, become people pleasers, fear abandonment deeply. Another type of attachment style is avoidant attachment style. So, people with this style value independence so strongly that emotional closeness can feel uncomfortable. Their traits are difficulty opening up, being emotionally distant, they avoid vulnerability, they prefer self reliance, and they pull away when relationships become intense. So, in relationships, they fear losing freedom, they may suppress emotions, they can seem cold or detached. The childhood environment from which they come from are the environments in which caregivers were emotionally distant or dismissive. The child's emotional needs may be ignored, minimized, or punished. So, the common messages that the child receives are stop crying, you're too sensitive, or handle it yourself. So, what the child learned is that depending on others is unsafe. Emotions are weakness, and I should rely only on myself. So, the emotional effect that this gives on the child is that the child suppresses emotions to avoid rejection or shame. Instead of seeking comfort, they emotionally detach. Another type of attachment style is disorganized attachment. So, this style combines both anxious and avoidant traits. People want closeness, but they also fear it. So, people who give mixed signals in relationships, they fear intimacy and abandonment at the same time. They constantly have emotional highs and lows, and they have trust issues. So, in relationships, they would usually do a push and pull behavior. They will crave love but fear getting hurt, and they are often linked to past trauma or inconsistent caregiving. The childhood environment is usually chaotic, frightening, abusive, highly unpredictable environments. The caregivers may be both a source of comfort and a source of fear. So, this creates an emotional confusion. For example, domestic violence at home, emotional abuse, severe inconsistency, and sudden anger from caregivers. So they face neglect mixed with affection. So what the child learns is that I want closeness, but closeness hurts. Love and fear exist together. So the emotional effect on child is that the child develops conflicting instincts, desire for connection, and fear of intimacy. Now, the question is, does attachment style only depend on childhood? Is it the only thing that decides the attachment styles? No. Childhood strongly influences the type of attachment and the attachment styles. They can be changed through healthy relationships, therapy, self awareness, supportive friendships, and safe environments. And this process is called as earned secure attachment. And now that you're aware, you are one step ahead in becoming a better version of yourself. Okay, bye. See you tomorrow.